A very good morning to all students. This is second part of the video regarding role of Indian Parliament. In this video, I will brief you about the difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, plus the new topic, that is role of the Parliament. So let's have a quick recap. We know that Parliament of India consists of the Rajya Sabha, the Lok Sabha and the President, where the Lok Sabha is known as House of People and Rajya Sabha is known as Council of States. Now look at the difference between. Lok Sabha is known as lower house, Rajya Sabha is known as upper and permanent house. The maximum strength in Lok Sabha is 552, 530 of states, 20 from union territories and 2 from Anglo-Indian community, that is nominated by the President. And in Rajya Sabha, there are 238 from states and 12 were nominated by the President. In Lok Sabha, the Speaker is presided over the meetings, and in Rajya Sabha, Vice President presided in the meetings. So, the first point of today's topic, the role of Parliament, and the first function is to select the national government. Let's begin. We know that Parliament consists of, and the members elected were formed the government. Now there is a opposition party where the Prime Minister is also the leader of the ruling party, who selects the Council of Ministers and give charge to different departments like education, health, and there is coalition government also. I will make you understand a bit later. Let's begin with this. The country is divided into different constituencies which conduct an election, and the party which gets absolute majority is invited by the President to form the government. The government is formed by the party with the majority of elected members, that is more than half the seats in the Parliament. I hope it is clear to you. So let's study about the other part. The next majority party from the opposition. The Speaker is elected from the ruling party and Prime Minister is the leader of the ruling party. He selects the ministers to work with him to implement the laws for the country so that our country will perform the functions very smoothly. Okay. This is all about the ruling party and the opposition party. Now, the next is, sometimes what happens, the majority party is not able to win the elections. In such cases, single party did not get a proper majority to form a government. They need to join with different political parties to form a government, and such type of political parties that form the government is known as coalition government, where they are alone not able to form the government, but they need the support of other political parties. Second function is to control, guide and inform the government. What happens? Generally, the first hour of a sitting of Lok Sabha is divided to questions, and that hour is called the question hour. Member of Parliament are free to ask the questions about public concern matters, and the opposition party plays a very important role, especially in highlighting the drawbacks regarding the policies and the programs, and government is now able to get a valuable feedback, and this way the Parliament is able to control, guide and informs the government. Now, the period after question hour and before the beginning of the rest of the day's work is known as zero hour. To make a law, there are different stages like the first reading, introduction stage, second reading, third reading, when the bill is in the other house, or the last, the President assent, that means in the hands of the President. Now, to make you understand more about this, I clarified the first reading is known as introduction, the second is committee stage. After committee, they go to the second reading, and then the third reading, the bill in the second house, and the president assent. Now what happens in first reading? They introduced you about the bill. In second, they discuss various things needs to be implemented in the bill. In third reading, the voting is done by both the houses. And finally, when they want to make it a law, it's in the hand of president for the signature. Now, there are three kinds of bill or three categories of bill. The first bill is known as money bill, second ordinary bill, and the last, the constitutional bill. Let's read and understand about money bill. Money bill can be introduced only in the Lok Sabha, because Lok Sabha is more powerful and the ruling party also. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha has to certify it as a money bill. After 3 readings of the Lok Sabha, it goes into the next house. Any member may introduce ordinary bill. It can be introduced in Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha as well. Once the bill is passed in one house, it goes into the other. And if the second house wants to make any changes in the bill, it may send to the regional house, that means in the Lok Sabha. But if Rajya Sabha wants to make any changes, they can recommend it also, but cannot hold it. The third bill. The bill is used to the constitutional amendment. Amendment means when we want to make the changes in our constitution. This can be introduced either in the Lok Sabha or in the Rajya Sabha. So these are the 3 bill: money bill, ordinary bill, and the last is constitutional bill. If the House of Region refuses to make change up to 6 months, a deadlock is created. Then the president will call for a joint session. Session means meeting for both the houses. After discussion, the bill will be passed, and finally it goes into the hands of the president. If the president signs the bill, then it becomes a law, and then this law is then called as an act. Okay, I hope each and everything is clear to you. If not, then please message me and ask. If you liked my video, share it and subscribe it. Thank you for paying the attention. This is all for today.